Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the crew continued their battle against the big bad boss Xulgath, and things get rather stony this week. So this week's fight has a lot of elemental elements. What I mean by that is that this boss has the ability to change the battlefield. I always liked when bosses can do that. Whether you put down a wall of fire, or you put down like a stone wall, or you have the ability to fly, or burrow under stone, that will really mess up your PCs. And I notice whenever I do this, PCs start to freak out, especially if you change the battlefield, because it's one of these things they often will just assume will stay static. They just assume the battle map isn't going to change, and that is a big mistake, because that is one of the best tools a GM has in their arsenal, is to mess up and move around the battle map. And I love to do this, whether it's through spells or special abilities, or whether it's part of the combat itself. In fact, well, just the last fight, when the entire forest caught on fire, that was a lot of fun because it really kept them on their toes, and they realized, well, the floor is literally lava, or in this case fire, and that you can't fall on it, or you will, well, they won't die because they're really strong. They at least get singed badly. So if you're a PC, always be aware that the battle map might change, and you should always be prepared for that, especially at higher levels. At lower levels, it's not going to happen, and if it does happen, you're probably going to die. But at the higher levels, you should expect it. And in fact, I'm going to tell you a little story. I used to be one of the judges for Goodman Games and the DCC contest back in the 3.5 days, when Goodman Games was putting out module after module. And let me tell you, you can find these modules, the 3.5 modules, they're really good. I had like every single one, and I was so impressed with Goodman Games' modules that I became a judge for their DCC contest. They ran this at Gen Con every year, and what it was this multi-round contest. What they did is they gave out the PCs ahead of time, and then they had 30 teams enter this contest, and it was 3 rounds. So what happened is each team would run through an adventure, and it was 4 PCs at a time. And these PCs were all, I'd say, not optimized. In fact, I designed the PCs for most of these contests, and trust me, these were not optimized PCs. But the way it worked, we released the PCs well ahead of time so people knew these characters, because you had to use these pre-written characters. And then as you went through the module, you would, well, have to get to the end, or at least the first third of the module. It was a 3-part adventure, and you would get scored on all these different things, like whether you found a trap or disabled the trap. So it wasn't just fighting. It was role-playing, it was trap finding, it was actually combat, it was everything. Now, obviously, if you died, you get a lot of points taken off, but it wasn't the end of the road. You could actually die and still make it to the next round. So traditionally how we did it is we'd have approximately, it was a little different every year, but we'd have 30 teams go the first round, and then we'd score everyone, and then the next round we'd have the 10 best teams make it to round 2, and then they would go through a much harder section in round 2, and then the top 3 teams would go to round 3, and that was the finals. And that was really tough. And you'd have the same characters. And it didn't matter if your character died or how much wounds they had. All that was reset. So it was basically 3 new rounds each time. I used to GM round 1 and round 2 and sometimes round 3. And let me tell you, judging round 2 and round 3, I learned a lot. I learned a huge amount about being a GM and a PC for some really good competitors. I learned unbelievable amounts of tactical combat judging these contests, things I still use to this day. I'm not going to give you those tips and tricks, I'll be honest, because at PaizoCon, they still run these contests. I enter them, and so far I've won every single one I've entered. In fact, I almost broke the last contest because there was 2 rounds. I won the first round, and then the winner of the first round was supposed to face the winner of the second round. I came very, very close to winning the second round, so I would have faced myself. I just missed out. So instead, I faced someone else and destroyed them in the second round. I'm not going to give you all my tips and tricks. However, I'm going to tell you a few things that we used to do in the contest. We used to put in a lot of environmental hazards and environmental effects. Because one of the first things that especially the better parties would do is that they would put their fighters in the front and the casters in the back. So what we would do is after the combat started and everyone was pretty well situated, we would cut the room in half and have something really terrible come up and attack the casters. In this case, we actually had a brulette appear behind the casters, pop up from underneath the ground and start attacking the casters. Meanwhile, the fighters are in the front of the room, usually pretty far away, usually around 90 to 100 feet away. They're physically separated and they're engaged with combat. So suddenly you have the party split up, you have the casters actively being attacked, and then you have the melee people both fighting and being engaged on the other side of the room. Of course we did this on purpose and made it as hard as possible because this is a competition. And the really good teams would figure out how to deal with this. Obviously, some of them had some limited abilities, whether it's a teleport or a blink ability, or maybe they had something like invisibility or mirror image, but there were ways to get out of this, or at least mitigate it so they can live long enough for the fighters to come back and save them. And this is something that we saw, is that what would happen is that people would get into these patterns. And this pattern, I'll tell you, this one team that made it all the way to the finals, what they would do the very first round is they'd rearrange the order of their party so that they would make sure, and they did this no matter what. Didn't matter what their initiative was. They spent the entire first round just rearranging themselves so they were always in the same order, in the same initiative, which was really smart in my opinion. The other thing they would do is they'd always hold back and they would cast a lot of spells to prevent the monsters from attacking them quickly. They'd cast things like a fog, or they cast a grease, anything to prevent movement or to hamper the monsters from attacking them. Once they had everything in position, the casters would attack from range, and then the melee people would go up and just beat the crap out of the monsters. And of course this worked great. That is why you got to change things up, and that is why we invented these concepts of splitting the room and always keeping them off guard. We would do other things like reverse gravity, so suddenly half the room was in one direction, half the room was in another. Again, everything to keep the party on their toes and off their game, because if you notice that these PCs continuously do the same things over and over and over again. And that's sort of one of the downsides of running an adventure path, is that you can't really, unless you rewrite it, make the adventures very customized for your party. This is where monsters with really cool abilities come in, and if they have the ability to change the battlefield, use those spells. Trust me, it might seem like a waste, because you're like, well, can I cast a fireball or I can do wall of fire? Do the wall of fire, because the wall of fire will mess them up. It'll actually eat up multiple rounds for the PCs, because they're going to have to regroup. And then, yeah, you didn't actually do damage that round, but you managed to do something much better, and that was disrupt the flow of the PCs and make them think. And trust me, this is something they want. It's fun for them. Well, fun for most at least, where they will actually go figure out how to get around this, figure out the puzzle, and then solve it. So when you listen to this week's episode, keep that in mind. If you have any questions, hit me up in the Discord. I'll tell you and explain exactly what was going on. But basically, they're up on top of the ziggurat. They're like 180, 160 feet up in the air. They're right on the ledge. So it's a fall to near certain death, or I think it's 90 points of damage. So, okay, not certain death. But you're definitely out of the fight if you don't have the ability to fly, because there's no way you're getting back up before this combat ends. So this is a really cool, fun fight. And perhaps I'll tell you some more cool DCC stories from my days at being a judge. And you know who was a judge with me? Seth Lipton. He was also a judge with me back in the Halcyon days of the early aughts of Dungeons & Dragons and Gen Con. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes this week. There's a lot going on. First of all, we're going to be previewing the Indigo Isles Adventure Path continuously every week, through email, through the YouTube channel. We have our YouTube channel where we have a weekly show every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Check it out. It's live. We always have guests. We have No Nat 1 on. We have Derek from Knights of Last Call. We had the Rules Lawyer on. We had Leo from the Gallant Goblin on the other day. We have lots of guests on. Anyone who's someone in the world of Pathfinder, we usually get on the show. So there's that. The other thing is that we are going to start previewing our new Kickstarter. That's right. The Battle Zoo line is going to be expanding, and we have been working hard on this. Mark and I've been working on it for years. Mark has been working on it with me for about a year, as well as a few other people. That's right. We have a larger team working on this in secret, and we're going to start previewing. In fact, if you watch today's episode, which is April 19th of the YouTube show, we're going to have a preview, a sneak preview trailer, if you will, of our next Kickstarter. And there's going to be a lot of clues in there, so make sure you check that out. Just go to youtube.rollforcombat.com, check out our live show from April 19th, which should have myself, Mark, and Derek on it. And we're going to be talking about, I believe the topic is, do you need to use electronic components or online components to play D&D and Pathfinder nowadays? That's what we're going to be discussing. So keep up with that. And of course, Jewel of the Indigo Isle, I'm actually starting to do layout right now. I never thought I'd see the day because I've been working on this thing for about a year. But yes, I actually started to lay it out. The first adventure, it's 3 parts, mostly done. It's pretty much done. I think we just have a few pieces of art. All the maps are done. It was gone through editing. Mark edited it. I edited it. Other editors edited it. And now I'm starting to do layout. I'm very excited. And it went really fast. I'm kind of surprised how easy an adventure is to lay out. I thought adventure would be hard. Right now, I'll tell you the order. Monster book, that's the hardest by far. Second hardest, dragon book. Third hardest, adventure path. Adventure path's been pretty easy, I tell you. It's mostly just stat blocks, throwing in a couple of maps, throwing in a couple of pictures, bing, bam, boom, you're done. I tell you, monster stat blocks, oh Lord, those take a long time, and you need to make sure you go through them with a fine-tooth comb, because if you make even one tiny mistake, it breaks the whole monster. So those are hard. So check that out. Also big news when it comes to the Dragon Book. The Dragon Book is out on Path Builder. I know they're working on a Wanderer's Guide. And if you go to Pathfinder Easy, that's an online tool that I like to use. It's basically an alternate to the Archives of Methys. All the dragon information is on there, at least the public information, not the lore. So if you want to see what the Dragon Book is all about, or at least what type of dragons you can build, there's a lot of free online tools, and that's on purpose. That's to make it so you can look things up when you're playing, so you can make a dragon online really easy using Path Builder. We gave you all the tools necessary. I, of course, would like you to buy the book, because the book is the only place that you can find the 102, I believe it's 102 amazing pictures of dragons, full color, awesome looking, who you can use as your tokens, because where else are you going to find dragon PCs that look this good? So that's the first reason you want to buy the book. The second reason is that the lore. Half the book has the lore, and you're not going to find this lore anywhere else. Most of these dragons have no lore. They don't exist in the world of Pathfinder, even in past bestiaries or past lore books. There is none. Mark had to write all of it from scratch, and he came out with a huge amount of detail. We packed it in there as tight as possible, so you can have a huge amount of dragon lore. So check that out. Of course, do check out the Discord channel. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com, where you two can chat with us, find out all that's going on in the world of Battle Zoo, and play online games. Of course, do check out the website. Just go to rollforcombat.com, and you too can read Jason's column every single week, where he will tell you all about what's happening in every single episode. And then finally, make sure you actually subscribe to the newsletter. Just go to rollforcombat.com. There's going to be a pop-up. Subscribe to the newsletter. We're building a monster on the newsletter, so you can actually help us figure out how to build a monster live with us. It's really cool. You'll find out all the latest information about, well, everything. We give you GM tips and tricks. There's a lot of cool stuff in that newsletter, and it comes out every week. So make sure you check that out. We make sure that the newsletter isn't just like selling you stuff. We actually give you cool stuff in the newsletter. I'm trying to make it like it's something you want to read, and it's something that's pretty neat. It's not just like endlessly selling you things. So check that out. And with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
I can't keep Riley alive. I think he might die this combat.
Oh no!
If these dice don't change.
She doesn't even think you're there. Now she stands up. She's just ignoring you all. Yeah, okay. Go right ahead.
All right.
Go right ahead.
Attack of opportunity.
Except cover. Ugh.
Yeah, but I can still do it. 30 plus 30 flat-footed, but plus she has cover, so it should be 30 against her AC -1.
You miss. Darius critical misses.
Can't believe I miss.
This is a cool fight. We're like up 160 feet up in the air on this really tiny platform. Darius, right on the edge.
I know, it's
right
really scary.
On the edge.
I would not want to be standing there.
How much damage did you take if you fall off that platform?
You tell me.
So much.
I think it's
130 feet in the air.
yeah.
That's 65 points of damage.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's half the distance in bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's garbage.
I mean, it's still a lot of damage just for oops, I fell.
Yeah, you could do more damage punching him twice.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
do that.
probably right. That's probably right. So, wait, how tall up is it? Let's double check. The old forest tower. Let's see. It's 180 feet up in the air. Sorry,
So 90.
That would hurt.
90 damage. Well, let's see. Can you fly?
Nope.
Shove. What does shove do?
Woo!
Good luck.
At least you got all those bonuses.
I got a ton of bonuses against being shoved,
So many bonuses.
but also dice suck.
She doesn't know that.
No, it does not. You should definitely try.
Well, if any time is the time to see if shove works, now is the time. Shove! She tries to push you off the platform. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Are you ready?
Go. You're not gonna like it.
Well, you do what you gotta do.
Whoa, that's the wrong die.
Okay, I become vapor.
Whoops! Is the 301 gonna hit you?
Steven just rolled 28 d20.
Oh, 38.
Against my fortitude DC,
With all your bonuses.
Fortitude DC.
that's gonna be plus. Was that 4? Hold on. Oh, plus my juggernaut potion. The base is.
What's your
oh,
base?
What the hell's my base?
There's no way
10
this
plus
doesn't
your
work.
fortitude.
Well, let's see. Your base fortitude is 22. So,
So you have a 32.
So
32.
32 plus 3 from the potion plus 2 from mountain stance. Oh gosh, 37.
37! That's not enough!
Wow, what a valiant effort, and she only rolled a 10 on that.
Oh my god.
Yeesh.
Whee! You do get grab an edge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
That is
That's
that
a
is
lot.
just mean.
Well, she has a 28 to her athletics. What do you think she's gonna do?
Yeah.
You're next!
No.
might be time to run into the temple. Time to get out of there. Reflex save, I believe.
To grab an edge, I think that's enough. I want to think that's enough.
I don't know, I'm looking. I haven't done this in a little while.
It's the DC of climbing the wall.
Oh, yeah. It's very easy to climb the wall. So, Darius gets kicked in the face. He's like, bring it. And she brought it. And he's like, damn, girl.
Ow.
That sucks. And you hear him like falling. But then he
Wait.
catches the
Okay.
edge. He catches the edge the last second onto the vines. Thank God there's a million vines here. And it's really easy to grab, but you're dangling 180 feet in the air.
180 feet. Jeez.
180 feet up in the air. Darius. Oh, Darius. And then, as her third action, she decides to look at you, Alhara.
No.
And, you know what? She's gonna kick you too!
Uh-oh.
Just don't.
Why?
Because I don't want you to.
It's funny.
Do I get
Does-
cover? Do I get
She
anything?
does get a -5 because it is an attack.
That's true. Yeah. That's the only thing that's going to save my ass.
And she had cover from you, so
Oh, I rolled a 4. What's
You
your...
have a plus 28?
Yes!
That's ridiculous. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What's your fortitude save?
Well, but it's -5 from that, right?
It's -5. It's -5.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as bad. So, well, hold on. So her total then is a 27.
Right.
All right, my DC is a 29.
Oh, you almost got pushed.
I know.
Almost. You're up.
Okay. I think I can pull this off, but it's going to be a challenge. You know, I'm gonna delay. I want to see what our intrepid spellcasters do. I will go after Otteron. I'm going to see what they do and what they can pull off, and then we'll see what I want to do.
it's a fair play.
Darius, you're up.
I'll go after Hap.
We're
Okay.
all waiting on you, Hap.
Hap is almost dead. Riley's almost dead.
I know.
This Darius is hanging. Alara almost got kicked off again. What you going to do?
Chain lightning. I'm gonna
Whew.
pull it all together
Not against her. You can't. You're not in line of sight. You have to move.
I have line of sight. I can see her from where I am.
Nope. Center to
Well,
center.
you could hit her,
Center
but you
to
couldn't
center.
hit the other ones, so you have to choose.
What do you mean?
So,
Right, either down the hallway or the other side.
Well, no, I want to hit all of them.
well, I'm just saying you have line of effect to Siseska, but she doesn't have line effect to any of the other
Right.
ones.
Oh,
And
she
the
doesn't
chain
have
link-
to have line effect to them.
Yeah, she does.
Yes,
if you
she
wanted
does.
to jump to them,
I just
yeah.
read
Yes.
it. I'm going to
No.
click the button just so we can read it real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. You can't target the same effect, and you must have line effect to all targets. Yeah, but it doesn't say targets.
Oh, yeah. It does say it arcs to another creature within 30 feet. It doesn't.
Yeah, they don't have to have line effect to each other. I just have to have line effect to them.
Aha,
Ooh.
that's much better.
All right. Well, you only rolled 30 points of damage, so that's
I just said I was going to click the button so we could read it.
no. That's it. That's it. You did it.
Yeah, I'd say that's going to be it. It's a sucky roll.
That's it. I'm not. There's no. Because then
There's
if you
no,
rolled,
yeah.
yeah, that's your spell. So good job. You rolled a 30.
All right.
It could still murder them all, so.
Yeah, I mean, the dice have been absolutely going to town on me, no loop.
An 8d12. You rolled a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 4, and a 7.
Yeah, I mean, I have been cursed.
That is. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Who are you targeting first? Because as soon as someone makes the save, it stops.
A critical save, a critical success ends, yeah.
Critical save. Well, I made 2 last time, so.
All right, I'll target
Well,
Yeah.
not her.
I'll target number 7 first.
Okay. Here comes the save. Ooh.
Nat 1!
The
60.
opposite.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not good.
Hope
60 points of damage.
The ebb and flow of saves, right?
All right. Well, that one
Good
goes.
job.
All right, number 6.
Ooh.
Success, but not critical.
15 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're
Number-
exploding like popcorn.
This is my plan. Number 8.
Fail.
Fail. Oh. Oh
There
yeah.
we go.
And
I mean,
the
chain
second.
lightning should
Out
do
the
that, right?
skirmish.
Yes, it should.
Nice.
Oh.
No!
No.
Yes, that's
So
a big help.
good.
Now someone did some damage to her.
Imagine if I hadn't rolled terrible. Yeah.
Imagine you actually rolled well.
Yeah,
The first real good damage. Hey, 60 points
Right.
is not
Yeah.
nothing.
beautiful.
Immune to
Okay.
lightning.
All right. All right.
To me, maybe.
You finally hit. I'm going to roll your chain lightning. Let's see what I would have done. I want to see what a real person
That's rude.
does. Ooh, only 55.
Wow, only.
What a real person does. I'm glad to
Yes.
know I'm not a real person.
Oh, you're not a real
Not a real
person. You're not a real
person,
person.
Well, Hap is a collection of pixels at this point.
Hap is a collection of pixels. Hap does not exist except in your mind. So, Hap as a person.
Well, our patrons say that Hap is a superhero.
But
So-
Steven, would you like to know something? 55 is still technically below average.
I know
Wow.
it is. So let's do it one more time.
No, don't. It's
69, dude.
Nice. Do I get
Nice.
to keep that?
No,
Then it doesn't count for either of us.
look at that. That's a 12, a 12, a 12. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
yeah.
That was
that's
actually
real
good. That was actually a good roll. Damn, 312. It's almost as good as your 4 2s and 1s. Okay,
All right, but that's still 60 damage. That's still good.
Hap is done. Oh no, you got one more action.
I'm not done. I have an
You
action
got one more
left.
action. What are you gonna do?
And I'm gonna try to retch. I gotta get rid of the second.
There you go. Yeah, good
Oh.
job. Good
Yeah,
idea.
no kidding.
Oh look, I rolled bad. Oh, what a surprise.
What's your roll?
23 because of the -2.
And 23 is nope.
Yeah, I know.
Almost. Very close.
Damn.
I mean, I
Does
can't
Riley
roll
get
well.
an action?
Oh yeah, Riley gets one action, but
You rolled a 6. You keep rolling terrible. You got to roll like me.
I know.
You gotta roll like a pro.
And that one on the final boss.
Kicking Darius's off of ledges and crap.
We will have Riley move in.
By one.
To, Riley's gonna stand in front of where Darius is falling and growl menacingly. He's trying to protect you, Darius. Arrgh.
That's actually really
I love you, Darius. I love you, puppy.
Hope Riley can fly.
I guess he can't stand there because then Darius can't get up, right?
Yeah, it's also difficult
He'll
terrain.
stand next to you.
Well, it's also difficult.
You've
terrain.
cursed me.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's got like a trillion speed.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a trillion. He has like 50. You can go there.
That's where I want him to go.
Darius, you're up. Unless Atron goes first. I don't know. Whoever.
Atron. Yeah, go first, Atron.
Atron, you're
So-
up.
Can I target Thessica or not?
Depends what you're trying to target her with.
Just a targeted effect, not a attack roll.
Yeah, you can see her. You know where she is.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
get cover.
does that matter?
It doesn't matter
spells?
if it's a save based.
Yeah.
If it's
Okay.
save base, it doesn't. But if it's attack, it does.
Acheron glares at her with an evil eye first. Evil eye. With DC 30.
35.
All right. That helps me determine my next action. So Acheron is going to... Where are you? Let me verify my spell. Yep. Acheron is using a 5th level Agonizing Despair as
Ooh.
they chant Yuchu Kitsa Vashish. Agonizing Despair, Agonizing Despair.
You too, buddy.
Where are you? Here we go. But it's 5th level. Oh god, the damage.
That's
Jeez.
crap damage.
But I roll 4d6 more for another
Why?
13, but it's really about the frightened
Why 46 more?
because it's heightened to 5th level.
And there's not the extra damage.
Did you do it for 5th level? I thought I put in all your heightened spells.
I don't see a 5th level agonizing
Like usually it's part of the
despair.
same button. And,
Yeah, I
and
almost
there's
always
extra
do
damage
it.
things.
Oh.
That's okay. It's
I
a
don't
mistake.
see it in there.
Alright. Well, alright, Will.
Yes!
Ooh. She fails.
So that's 24 damage, but frightened 2, which is
Frightened 2 is
great.
good.
All
What
right.
type of damage?
Mental.
You done?
Yes, thank you.
Darius is up.
All right. I come up here. Need a climb check or something?
I'll just say you climb up.
Climb up and stand up. That 2 actions.
Yes.
And then flurry of blows.
Climb up and stand up?
Climate just should be one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not
Then
prone.
climb stand. Then mountain stronghold and
Come get some.
flurry of blows. So the 23 misses. 35 might hit.
Ooh.
Frightened too.
Frightened
she's
2.
frightened.
I know how to do my job, Lauren.
Oh, no, that was for us. I'm cheering us.
Yeah.
And the audience. We want the audience to remember that she's at a disadvantage.
How much
currently.
damage do you think you did?
So that's 22,
How much?
22 damage.
Okay. You do 4.
Oh.
Next.
I'm done.
O'Hara, you're up.
Okay, here we go. First, O'Hara is going to attempt to tumble through her space, confusing
How?
her and lowering her defenses.
Okay.
Ugh, 26 against her reflex DC.
26. God, she's so many things.
Nope. With Frightened 2, so
Doesn't matter, you still
it's
fail.
lower than usual.
Yeah, she is terrifying.
I also rolled like a 2. I'm honestly considering doing it again. It's important. I'm going to try to do it again. O'Hara is just like tumbling around and bouncing all over the place. 31.
With a 7 this time.
I know.
Did you tumble through difficult terrain?
Yeah, I mean, all it does is it just increases to greater difficult terrain, and I'm not moving very far, and my movement speed is
Fine.
50, so...
Fine. You
Yeah.
barely get by her this time.
That's what I needed. Alright, she is flat-footed against the next attack I make before the end of my turn, which will be right now. I'm going to take this wounding cold iron pick and attempt to do a bleeding finisher.
Oh, this could be good.
She might be made of stone, but she's still got blood in there somewhere, and I'm going to open a vein.
Ooh.
I rolled so bad. Do I have an extra hero point for doing the intro and doing awesome?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Not yet. You guys know because you're actually doing a lot of damage. This is going very fast.
No,
It's just
I
a
want
big
this
bad.
to work.
You
This is a
big
big deal. I
bad.
want this to work. I rolled
I
a
know.
6 on die. That's terrible.
Yep.
That ain't going to do
Yep.
it.
You're right. You miss.
For AC -4, a 26 still misses. I guess it would. The 30s were missing before.
Oh my god. Well, she's in the mid to high 30s. So you tell me.
Just be glad you're not squawking like a bird in the other room.
God. I got one
Right?
action left, and
Oh, yeah, one action left. Okay.
I'm so mad.
I'm not. Wait to see the next thing she's going to do.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking, hold on. Sorry, I got this new character sheet, and it doesn't tell me stuff right off the bat. Oh, here it is. Okay, I don't think that's going to do it. You know what, let's just try. I'm going to use Assurance to hit a DC 27 to trip her. Because I do have a hand free currently.
You're using Assurance to trip her?
I'm using Assurance. I want to see if it'll do it while she's frightened. I don't think it'll do it when she's not.
All right, you succeed.
Oh,
You
thank
done?
goodness. Okay. So then I get my panache back. Okay, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
She goes. And she will stand up.
I will punch.
Oh, you fell for it. That's what she wanted you to do.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry.
You hit?
Oh no.
Oh, how much damage did you do?
Wait, did she stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed again.
You didn't push the button. That's why.
Attack of opportunity.
All right. So actually, Atron actually finally did some
I
damage.
did 17 bludgeoning and 3 electricity.
You actually did. Let's see. 6 points of damage. Now she casts a spell.
No.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's just stone shape. A stone wall appears there.
Can we do anything about it?
No. It's what she does. So there's now a stone wall.
Shape stone is the spell?
Uh-huh.
How tall is it?
Let's see. A cube of stone 10 feet across or smaller. So
Yeah, right.
basically it is...
First edition, if you're standing next to it, you could use a reflex save to disrupt the spell in the formation of the wall, but apparently that's gone.
Nope. So what's the quote? I love the quote.
I've got a really nice cask of Amontillado in here. Right this way, sir.
This is going to remove me from the combat.
I think that's her plan.
Heal me.
My favorite one. Rorschach. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Oh, Darius. Oh, Riley. Oh, Alhara. You are now. It's the cage match. You are literally in a cage with her, and the edge is death. Mano a mano.
I thought you were going to use that to push Darius off since he already used his reaction and couldn't grab an edge.
Oh, you're right. I'll do that next turn. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. I was like, oh god.
Oh, that could be. Well, she wanted to take you guys. You guys actually hit her, so she's a little pissed. So now you can't even see her.
Okay.
Hap, you're up.
All right, I cast elemental motion and start flying. Woo! Then I'll move out. Yeah, I will. I'll go ahead and move out so that I can see. So that's 3 actions for me, but Riley gets 1, and it's just a bite. God, he's got to roll so high, too, to affect her. Yeah, he only got a 33. God, that's such a good roll for him. He's just not going to be hitting her this.
Ooh, and the fighting goes down to 1, which means miss. Oh, but don't you need to spend an action to hover?
Not if I move, and I did.
Okay. Good thing you only have 3 actions and you're sickened. And I know. It's a good thing you're up in the air. Boy, that's you're going to be a mighty, mighty meatball to hit with her range stuff. Atron! You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Climb the wall.
Yeah, that might be my only option.
How tall is the wall?
10 feet, I think.
10 feet.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. You climb with athletics.
Yeah, but there's very little
Yes.
space on that side.
Well, I could stand on top of the wall.
Yeah.
Don't you have wands of healing?
Yeah. Yeah. Atron's go.
How many rounds has it
Let's
been,
see.
Vanessa?
I don't know. The tracker thing doesn't say anymore.
Yeah, because it didn't work. So, how many rounds has it been, somebody? So how many things of haste do you have left?
I can find out.
I figured that out because it's getting close.
Climbing is a move action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Atron is going to chant as a vertical sundial appears behind them, shrouded in moonlight and darkness. Yours Chelek Vis, and is casting haste on themselves. Let's see. Haste.
So climb is its own action. And haste is only for stride or strike. So you can't use haste for climbing.
Oh.
Correct.
Just like I also can't use haste for flying, which is garbage.
100% agree on all counts.
Okay. Can I take that back then?
Sure.
Thanks. All right. Atron's just going to move up to the wall and try to climb it. So I will make a athletics check.
Sure.
I'll
That's
use a hero
gonna fail.
point because I have 3 of them.
Okay. 15 ain't gonna do it.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
16
Oh my
ain't
God.
gonna do it.
All right. Well, that's my turn, I think. That's 1.
Well, 1, and then it's difficult terrain, and then you try to climb and you fail.
So I try again. 30?
Sure.
Yay! All right. So I'm on top,
And you're done.
Well,
and that's the end of my turn.
Now Darius is up. He walked away.
I think this is round 7, by the way.
Okay. It's gonna matter very soon. You're up.
I'm back.
You're
All
up,
right.
Darius.
You. Mountain Stronghold.
Come get some.
Actually, Mountain Stance and Stronghold. So now I'm back up to full. And let's keep flurrying here. 29? I don't know.
Unless it's in the 30s, you miss.
Oh, how about a crit?
Ooh.
Crap damage.
Absolutely garbage damage.
So that's +2 on the second attack. That's 4. That's 15. 15 is 30 damage.
How much physical?
30.
No, it's not.
28 physical.
Okay.
28 physical.
So there's,
28 physical.
because it's the second attack, it's forceful.
Right, but it's 28 physical.
Right. +2 from the electricity.
Okay. So, okay. You actually do some damage.
Exciting.
A little, maybe a little around half, maybe even. Maybe. Anything else?
All done.
Lara's up.
I can't remember. Did we get Inspire Courage this round? I don't think we
No.
did.
Oh,
'cause
God,
you
no.
flew.
No, you did not.
Okay, I'm going to try this again.
things have
Boring.
been too desperate for that.
Yeah, boring though it may be. Acrobatics to tumble through her square. This time sort of like jumping as if I'm going to jump on the wall and then coming back down where I'm at. If I can possibly get around her. 32 against her reflex DC.
Sure.
Cool. Alright, so she is flat-footed against this next attack. And we are going to try another bleeding finisher with this cold iron pick. Come on, dice. Natural one!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, why?
It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad.
It's just, it's so freaking frustrating. Oh my god. I really want this to land, and it just won't. And I'm just so sad. Okay.
Are you thinking about the point?
About what point?
Oh, I thought you were thinking about hero pointing.
I wish if I had one, I would totally use it. Crap. I have 2 actions left, and I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna go down swinging. I'm just gonna keep swinging because I gotta hit her at some point, and at least if I can connect with this thing, it'll be 1d6 of bleed damage. 29 versus her. Yeah, okay. And a total miss on the last attack. Just desperate and failing.
She goes.
Mm-hmm.
Hap is a little far away. So she'll just attack Otteron. You see a claw come out of the earth and stone wall.
Is this like a spell? Like a manipulate action spell?
No, it is not.
Cool.
It is just a regular old attack. Special type of
Cool.
attack.
Sure,
And
sure.
She will have the claw come out and try to claw Otteron. Let's find that claw. Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't think we've actually seen her do a regular attack yet.
Oh, it's like a normal attack? Oh, I'm
That's
dead.
bad news, Bears.
Oh, no!
No!
The
Does-
hell?
Does a I am frightened. Does a 47 hit you?
Oh,
Yep.
jerk.
You're also
What?
holding the nat 20 button. If you could release that, you know?
What's
God.
that? 27 times 2. You're still alive,
54.
though. Right?
You're in single digits.
Yeah, I have
but
5.
5 hit points left. Okay, that's good. That's her first attack. She only gets to do that once per round, though. So now she'll get to do her second attack. That was her claws. She'll claw Lahara because you keep moving through her square. She doesn't like that. She's like, hey, Lahara, stop doing that, puny human. Only a 36.
Jeez. Only that hits.
24 points of damage. Actually, it's a 35. 35.
35. Wait, what do you mean it's her attack is 35.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
it still
is.
hits, doesn't
Yeah. And then, she'll do her last claw on you.
Sure, why not?
Ooh,
that one actually
finally misses. A
Oh,
miss.
jeez, wow.
Because I rolled a mere
Who
10.
knew? I didn't know you were capable of that.
Oof.
Who did I? You had to say something.
yeah.
She's done. Tap is up.
All right. It's my last 6th level spell, Sudden Bolt.
Whew.
Cover.
Okay.
Wow.
63
Ooh.
points, but if I can get her to just only succeed, then it'll be good damage and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Hey, could fail. You never know.
Reflex is her worst.
Oh,
So,
37.
31 points of damage.
Well, she rolled an 18.
Yeah, but 31 points, which I'm very okay with.
That could have been... Oh, wow. That could have been 63 or even more.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? Then you fall to your death?
No, and then I'm going to fly backwards, actually.
Smart.
Can you use fly to haste?
So the thing is, I only lose, and I lose whatever action I want to lose to slowed, and I choose to lose the haste action to the slow condition. So I have 3 normal actions.
Wow, you're really milking it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's haste counter slow, so I think it's perfectly legit.
Riley's up.
Yeah, he gets 1 action. Let me make sure. I'm having trouble seeing the map. Just make sure I'm 60 feet away. I move 60 feet away from her. That's what I do. And then Riley's going to do a Jaws attack. Hey, Riley got 34.
Yeah, that was good.
Not good enough, huh?
Yes. Atron's up.
Let's see, I can't.
You have 5 hit points left.
I failed the evil eye. Yep, alright, so darkness gathers around Otteron and then around Thessica as Otteron chants Phantasmalish Gilokosh, casting Phantasmal Killer. Will save DC 30.
Kill her, kill her, kill
Oh,
Critical
God.
success.
the hell?
40.
Alright, unaffected.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Man,
Jeez.
I think the smart move is I climb down.
Okay. Don't fail this check or you're going to fall, take damage, and die.
Oh boy, okay.
That'd be funny.
No, I would not.
How did Atron die?
Do you
Climbing
need to with
down
10 feet?
a wall of 10 feet?
Can I,
You
like,
just-
hang and drop?
You could just jump down, I think.
You can climb down, basically.
You could climb down. Just don't roll a 1.
27.
Hey, you didn't roll a 1. There.
And that's the end of my turn.
Darius, you're up. Hey, man. Do you want a boss to be easy?
I want to just feel like I'm effective in a boss fight.
You were effective until she took you out of it, which was the point. Mountain Stronghold on.
Mountain stance on.
I mean
Mountain
stance.
stronghold
Come get some.
on.
Okay.
So that's it. Mountain stronghold. Action 1. Should I try and hit her, or should I go for the Hail Mary and try and toss her down?
I'd hit her.
I just hit her.
Honestly, I think throwing her down is good. It gets her away from us for all the attacks, and then Hop can continue just pounding her with lightning spells or fireballs.
I'd have to roll real freaking good, though.
You'd have to roll well twice in a row. It's a tough maneuver. It's very risky, but if it works, it would be a godsend. So it's up to you. Because just punching her, even me, I don't care about the regular damage on the pick. I want that bleed damage, because at least
Yeah.
it'll be something I can kind of count on.
All right, let's grab. Probably not enough.
33 against her what?
Fortitude.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Nope. Not enough.
All right,
Cannot get purchase.
and then I could do a flurry of blows, but it'll be just harder.
Yeah.
First shot, 24. Second shot, 16. Whiff, whiff, whiff,
Wow.
whiff, 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 whiff.
Lots of critical misses. Wilhar's up.
I'm going to land this tactic someday. I don't know when that is, but it'll work.
Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow.
And every time she's trying like different moves to tumble through. So this time she's going to try like slide under her legs because she's got like a nice wide sort of balanced stance. She's going to try to slide under her legs and then kick off the wall and slide back out.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty cool. That's a 31. Oh, I don't actually have panache. So
No,
that's a
30. Barely.
Okay, well that gives me panache. And she'll be flat-footed against this bleeding finisher if it lands. Come on, dice. Natural 20!
The dice giveth.
Well, let's see. Would that actually hit her, though? Because that might just be a regular hit.
Oh,
I don't know, it's
please,
a-
Steven. Oh, please.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right,
Nice.
This is disgusting. And a 6-point sneak attack on top of everything else. We're looking at a total of, oh my gosh, this is obscene. 28 plus 6 is
34.
34. Doubled is 68 points of damage.
Nice.
It's all right.
And she's bleeding for 8d6 around.
Oh.
Because it was a critical.
Whoa. That's amazing.
Oh, good.
You done?
Get out of here. No, I got 2 actions left. I kind of want to just be mean. I'm just going to try a tripper.
Be mean. It's now the time. Mean girls.
Oh gosh, 37 against her reflex DC.
Yep.
If it's a crit success, she takes d6 damage. She
Nope,
won't even
It's
feel
not. It's not a crit.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, 1 attack left. I guess I'll just use it to strike because it's a haste attack. So here we go. That's gonna miss.
No, she gets to go. She'll stand up. Anything? No one's gonna do
Attack of
anything?
opportunity.
I had to reselect my token to get the button.
Okay.
I won't in case she shoves me again.
Yeah, smart.
No, you hit.
37.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit. You do no damage, but
Well, no, I mean I do some, so it's only 8. Oh, but she was flat-footed. Hold on, let me get my sneak on.
Hopefully it's stone skin and you can take a tick off.
I mean, maybe. So I
It's not
have,
stones.
I get precise strike damage, so it's actually 8 plus 4 is 12.
It's not stone skin?
no. Bounces right off of her. You do no damage.
Well, hold on. 18 total. 18 does no damage.
Oh, 18 total? Fine, you do
Yeah.
a little bit. Very tiny damage.
Well, I'll take it.
You scratch her. Okay. Now she's getting pissed. Now she's going to kick you, Halhara.
Cool. That's fun.
No.
You know what? She's not going to kick you. That's too easy.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, that's too easy.
Uh-oh.
You know what? She's just going to hit you with her jaws attack. Because the slashing was just for fun. Now she's like getting mad. Now she's going
Ooh.
to literally take a piece of you out and eat it.
Gross.
38.
Yep, that hits. It's real gross.
Oh, God. Look at that. Real terrible damage. 19 points of damage.
Ew. Hey, I need that. That was my spleen.
And then she'll claw you. 37.
Ugh.
Also hit.
20 points of damage.
Yep. Ticking away.
And then she's going to claw you one more time. Oh,
Miss.
barely.
Well, it was 5 points.
Don't make me use a villain point on you.
I'm just saying by 5 points. It wasn't a barely. Barely is like 1 or 2 points.
Hap is very far away.
Yeah, I am back here to just be artillery as I lob spells in there.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you do that, I
Yeah.
apologize for interrupting. She gets to take 8d6 points of bleed damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Roll it.
29 points, please.
Not terrible.
It's not 29, but we will give it.
I mean, it is.
No, it's physical, right?
No, it's bleed.
Bleed.
Which
Physical is bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. It is none of those. It is
Yeah.
bleed.
Bleed's its own thing.
Really?
Which is why I was going for the pike, which is wounding, and bleeding finisher to put on as much bleed as I could.
Okay.
Hooah.
You
Hap's
just
up.
hoo-ah.
I did.
You weren't a soldier. You can't say that.
Al Pacino let us all do that.
Oh, well, that's
My-
fair.
my grandpa was, and he said I could do it, so...
Oh, well, if your grandpa did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, time to just
4th Marine Corps
lob
Division,
shells.
so whatever.
4th Marine Division?
That's right.
That's not a soldier. That's a Marine, and we say something different.
Great.
Okay, well,
Take your
that's
turn.
what he said when he was in the Marine Corps, so I guess Marines say it too.
Okay,
We should
well,
fight about it on air. That's what we should do.
I'm gonna cast a spell if you're ready for that. It's only a 5th level sudden bolt though. Let's see. All right. Well, hopefully I can get. Obviously, hopefully I can get a fail, but I'll be happy with a success. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
52 points, please.
Yes.
Nice. Whew. Got our freaking artillery flying out there, just like bam.
It came from the woods.
Too bad you killed her before you could find out what she knew, but now she's dead.
Oh, I guess that's our fault, huh? Huh.
She definitely seems like she wanted to have a conversation.
She definitely was going to surrender and talk.
Yeah, that is a thing that she seemed like she was about to do.
I mean, she spoke common.
She's literally bleeding to death just trying to eat me. I mean, I don't think we're going to get any great conversation out of that.
Parlay. Blah, blah.
You could have done non-lethal.
Cool. Speak with dead.
Hey, you never know, right?
That's it. She's dead.
Yeah, I think
Whew.
Atron, in the immediate moment, not knowing everything's completely done with, Atron is casting a 3rd level heal on themselves.
Mhm.
They're about to die.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna roll that.
I'll fly back.
So 14 plus an additional 24 for the 2 actions. Right? Yeah, so 38 damage. 38 healing.
Ohara
Yay.
leans against the wall, placing the pick in it, just like a chink, to make a little chink in the wall to sort of hold herself there. And she's just like, okay, all right, Darius, hand that thing, and she kicks the corpse. Hand that thing up to me, and then Riley, and then
Got
she
it.
puts the pick away, jumps up on the wall, and then she'll sort of like help move stuff to the other side of the wall so that we can all
Yeah.
be in the same area.
I'll land next to Ahar and start puking.
Oh, gross! No, off the edge, off the edge.
I'm puking like little magma like briquettes, just like.
Ooh.
I
You could probably sell those.
probably could. Those would be great for burning incense.
I think Atron sits against the edge just in case.
Yeah.
Well, that was a surprise.
Yeah, that was a lot.
She might have been invisible, I do not know. I had considered casting the spell to allow me to see invisibility, but we haven't had any surprises like that before, so I did not. Especially once you said Zolgas were within. She was strong, even mentally.
Yeah, she was formidable. It seems like these Zolgaths are getting stronger and stronger, and I don't know if that means they're more committed to their cause, or if it just means we're fighting up through the ranks, but any more like that and we may not survive the next one.
Considering the accoutrement that she had, her accessories and the flasks, and I am wondering if she had something to do with the contraption on the last tower.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, her body's over there, and Alhara sort of points with her toe.
Yeah, I will have to climb back up later.
No, we moved her body in front of the entrance.
Atron leans forward around the edge because the hallway sticks out onto the terrace a bit. Oh, okay, still later. Atron leans back. Just planning to do some healing up and chatting to Chilagosh now, because holy shit.
Yep, that was a heck of a fight.
Okay. You can heal up or do whatever you need to do.
I'm just gonna keep puking until I get rid of it.
Alright, well, you get rid of it.
Oh, Jesus. I just saw a ton of fortitude saves.
I will remove your condition.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
I can heal people and remove everyone's sickened conditions.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need healing up.
So you heal up. Now what?
How long does it take us to heal up? Like hours?
No, I can do everybody, 2d6 plus 30 every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes.
2d6 plus 30?
Yeah, so it's maybe
Yeah.
like half an hour and everyone's at full hit points.
Jesus Christ! After all that, it's just like, well, let's just have a few biscuits. Just sit down and drink some water, and we'll be fine.
And if I keep working with Chilagosh, I can give people fast healing every 10 minutes.
We also have Reflection of Life if you want to use it, but maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, between the two of them, because Darius can give everyone a bunch of healing, and then whoever is hurt the most can get that reflection of life, and then we can be done in like 20-30 minutes.
We don't have a lot of
downtime.
healing in combat unless you're using up your actual spell slots. But in between combat, we can quickly take care of it.
Yeah, that's nuts. Man, that got hairy. That got so hairy.
I tried to be cautious with the magic I was using, but I will have to be careful. And I should have considered maybe more fly ability in the future, but I can still continue without needing to rest. I still have a fair amount of magic ready.
Okay.
I do not know about you, Hap, but...
Oh, I've got enough. I could do some damage.
Okay, so what does she have on her?
Yeah,
Before we continue into the tower.
I will go look now with you. So Atron's gonna look over this person's body, since technically we don't know her name.
She has like this paper sticker on her chest that says, "Hello, my name is Setheka."
Well, we've heard
It's on
of
the belt buckle.
her from when we talked to the Stone Liege is when we learned of her name and how she had alchemical ability and made mutated xulgath
Ew.
with giant limbs, poison, and hooks, ? So I think it's fair that we can deduce that this is her based upon, or at least Atron will say, this is probably Thesaka that the Stone Liege Xulgath told us about, based upon the alchemical nature of her items.
Yeah, probably so.
Does this mean we're finally done with Stinky Xulgath?
No.
No.
Yeah. And then Atron will start looking over her equipment.
You're gonna have to put your fingers in her pockets.
Yeah. Atron is wary of such things, but doesn't mind going through corpses.
She has goggles. She has some alchemist tools. She has a formula book. She has lots and lots of potions, but you know that those are not going to be any good to you because they're going to go bad as soon as you try to use them or take them off of her. And she has a ring on her. That's it.
Ooh, a ring could be cool.
All right. Yeah, I'll collect all that.
That eyepiece wasn't anything?
That's the goggles.
Oh, goggles. Okay. What are they?
Do you want me to take a look now?
At the ring, anyway.
Okay, I will. And so Atron will take time trying to identify the ring and goggles.
Which do you want to do first?
The goggles.
Okay. Goggles. Let's say, sure. Those are alchemist goggles. Give you a +2 to crafting alchemical items.
Ooh, I love it.
You also
Sweet.
ignore lesser cover when making strikes with alchemical bombs, but
Hey.
too bad
Okay.
you can't use really any of that, but
Okay. Not yet.
okay. That's depressing.
I have 1 class feat for alchemical.
Oh, you have no idea what this stone ring thing is. You're like,
Ooh.
in fact, you think after IDing it that this is a ring of flying.
Ring of flying.
Yeah, because you go sailing like a stone, which is why it's made out of stone. That makes sense.
Well, if you put it on and jump off this side, you should fly. You have to fall a few feet first, but then you'll magically fly after about 10 feet.
Maybe
Oh, that
I could
sounds
be
cool.
convinced Atron thinks you say a code word and it activates. But I don't
Yes.
think they would believe you jump and it'll activate eventually.
Dude, that's what you believe. It's not that I have to convince you. That's what you believe. You believe that you
All right,
jump
let me
and
test
then
it.
you have to actually jump off and say a code word.
Oh, and say a code word? Well, we don't know what the code word is.
No,
though,
he
right?
knows what the code word is. They know
Yeah.
what the code word is.
You
They
get
know
the word when you identify.
Oh, yeah, they get
Oh,
the
okay.
word.
All right, well,
So-
tell me the word, and then I'll test it. I've always wanted to fly. It'd be really cool.
Go right ahead.
All right, so O'Hara
okay.
takes the ring.
Atron does then.
What? Oh, you're going to test it? I was going to test it.
No, tells you about it.
Oh, yeah. So O'Hara takes the ring. She puts it on. She goes down a bunch of the stairs down to the platforms that are only 30 feet off the ground. Because, just in case it doesn't work, she won't hurt herself. And then she'll jump off those. And she'll try to say the code word before she hits the ground.
You're taking all the fun out of this.
You wanted me to jump from 100 90 feet or whatever
It
it
was
is. up in the air?
180, but it would have only been 150 because there's 30 feet. You would have landed on the platform.
Oh, well.
You wouldn't have died.
I mean, close enough.
Yeesh.
Taking all the fun out of this.
Yeah, all the fun, all of it.
You jump off, you say the code word, and next thing you know, you have a mouthful of burnt leaves, soot and ash.
Ugh.
Ugh. Pah.
And then you fall 30 feet. But I'm sure you probably take no damage because you have some miracle thing.
It's called Catfall, and it's a level 1 skill feat.
Nice.
Okay. Couldn't have done it all the way at the top where it would have been funny.
I mean, yes, it would have been funny, but I did not want to go plummeting to my almost doom.
You wouldn't have died.
I mean, that's true. All right, so she'll jog all the way back up the stairs, guess it's leg day, and then hand the ring back.
Ataran looks mortified.
It does not do what you said it did.
What does it do then?
I don't know.
Well, let me have a look.
When you said the word, what happened? Did you feel any different?
No. I ran face first into some burnt leaves.
Okay.
They tasted burnt, kind of acrid, acidic almost.
Well, my Arcana sucks. I mean, I can try and take a look, but I forgot that I'm only trained.
I think you can use primal too, so
Oh, I think my Primal probably sucks also.
it's like any of the 4
it's just
spellcasting skills
expert.
you can use.
Now that I'm looking you up. Primal?
It's just
Yeah.
nature.
It's
Oh,
just
nature.
Oh, nature. I was like,
That's
there's
what I
no
meant.
primal.
I mean, primal has nature, that's what I meant.
All right. Hap. This is a ring of climbing. It's worth 1,750 gold pieces.
That's
Nice.
wow.
Gives you a climb speed equal to half your land speed.
Hmm.
Oh, Atron, you're silly. You were identifying this upside down. It's not that you can fly with it. It's that you can climb with it.
Honestly, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Does it like always work constantly?
I'm a little worried, but
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I would have tried that fly ring myself, considering I have very little mobility of movement, so I apologize, Ahara.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't get hurt.
That is amazing, but good.
I mean, at least that's what, Hap thinks it is. Guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
We will. And then there's a formula book, but I don't think you can use them unless you can... I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I
guess
can.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, let alone I have Alchemist
Mm.
multi-class.
And there's also expert alchemist tools. I don't know how that works exactly.
I think I already have some, but I'll check. But sweet.
Cool.
Well, at least these goggles will be useful for me crafting things for us.
Well, let's go touch the orb.
Yeah, let's go see if we can do that.
Oh, and what's in this room? Let's go in this room, too.
Vines. So many vines.
I want to point out that we might have fought this alchemist, but we didn't fight any giant hook poison xulgath, so I think we should still be careful.
Oh, yeah. You walk in and there's like very long hallways going to the west and east.
Oh, yeah.
Slow
Deep,
down, Ahara.
Deep into the rest of this,
Sorry,
this tower.
I'm just eager to see what else is here.
Careful, because I would be shocked if she was here and not any of her creations.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
kind of cramped in here. I'm going to put Riley back in his Pokeball.
All right, Darius, what do you think? Left or right?
Left.
Fantastic.
No, you didn't look at the other ones. You just ran by them as usual.
What other ones?
Looked at the other-
Ones what?
The ones you just killed.
Oh. Yeah, but we have to stick our hands in their cloacas to get 6 copper.
Oh my god. Yes, we will search all of the skirmishers. Sorry, I thought that was like when we're like, we search the body, that's what we're doing.
No.
We search all the bodies.
You always do that. You always assume. Unless you say it doesn't happen. You said you searched the bad guy, but you didn't say you were searching
Oh
them.
my god.
What do you mean, oh god?
Alright, let's search the other bad guys.
Oh boy, god, that was so hard to do. Wow, that's like pushing a button hard.
No, because I literally said that we searched them, and then you were like, you didn't say these ones. And I'm like, okay, whatever. We search them.
Fine. You find 111.2 gold, and you find Dust of Disappearance.
Ooh, Dust of Disappearance is
I bet
cool.
that's what she used.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, what you gonna do?
Big grumpy butt over there.
Did you say 111.2?
Point
Yep.
2.
Okay, thanks.
It's pitch black in here. What are you gonna do?
Oh, it's pitch black?
Unfurl my bracer. Wah! Light.
So you're giving off light. Good. So you're going to telegraph that you're coming. Just making sure.
Sure.
I wonder if the screams and fire and explosions
Like gave it away.
and yelling gave it away. Maybe this is very sound dampening. Is this a door? Oh no, that's Alhara.
All right. Alhara is going to be looking for any potential traps.
Darius will be scouting,
Good.
and his Juggernaut potion is gone.
Good.
I need to buy a 6-pack of that.
Ooh, the hallway turns to the north and is also very, very long.
Very long.
Hey, it opens up here.
Hold on a second.
Holding.
Okay. As you go down the very, very, very long hall going to the north, you see a larger room. You see a stairwell that rises through the floor of this 20-foot high chamber, and you are walking through the opening that leads to the south. The stairway that you can see has no railing and descends around a central shaft. You see something weird. You see 2 xulgath skeletons are mirrored in a thick goop that sprawl near the stairs.
Uh-oh.
And a nest of dried bark fills the room's northeast corner. I don't know if you can see that. Can you?
Can if I move one more, I think.
All right, we'll move you a little bit so you can
Thanks.
see. A faint, acidic stench fills the room. Give me a... What type of save is it? It is... Oh, wait, I don't know. Oh, this is weird. Give me a second. Wasn't prepared for this.
I'm guessing if they had moved up, Hap and Atron would be closer?
Yeah.
Cheater.
What?
I mean...
I just wasn't sure what point we had paused, but if you were looking in the room, then we would be farther up.
Okay. So, you smell weird acid as you walk into the room, and then you see in the corner...
Roll for combat!
So as you move in the corner, like where that nest is, behind this goop of skeletons, you see something. You're like, what the hell is that?
That's not good. I figured they were undead.
It looks like a xulgath, but it's dripping stuff.
Oh.
Gross.
Lots of stuff. And it goes first.
That picture is disgusting.
Oh, yes.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.